Hey guys, so it's May 2nd and my Ancestry DNA kit has come in the mail. And it just looks like this, and it comes in a little package. Included are instructions and then a little thing to mail it back. So we are going to put this in the mail. And again, it's May 2nd for reference. And Vlad, get out of my video and we will see what the results are. Hey guys, again, I just wanted to pop in for reference. Today is May 10th and they received my kit. It took 8 days. I feel like that was kind of long considering it takes 6 to 8 weeks to actually have them figure the data out, but I'm really excited and hope we can get this. All right, so this went quickly. Sample processing May 16th, DNA extracted May 17th. DNA is in progress for analyzation, and then results be ready. Hey guys, okay, so I am super stoked about this video because this is something I've wanted to do for so long. So I have wanted to do a DNA test for a really long time because the first reason is because there's just a lot of confusion and things in the air. Sorry, I'm in Korea and there's other people around. But anyways, the first reason is there's a lot of confusion just because I know what my grandparents and stuff told me, but I don't know how accurate that is. Like, I know for a fact that I'm Polish and Ukrainian, but I don't know what percentage, you know. Like, my grandparents have always told me that I'm going to be 80 to 90% Slavic because both my family is from super Slavic countries. But again, I don't know how accurate that is. The second reason is just solely based on pure curiosity. I just want to know exact numbers. There's might be things that surprise me. My grandma always says that we're Jewish. I do not think we're Jewish at all. I know my dad's side isn't Jewish, so, you know, that's another thing. And then I also did a kind of a poll on my Facebook asking, you know, what you guys thought I am, what my friends thought I were, and the answers really shocked me. So I'm going to read you some of the answers and then my predictions, and then as soon as I get the notification that the results are in, I will film me looking at the results, my like honest, raw, emotional, you know, like reaction, because I think that's the coolest. So as expected, like 90% of you guys said Russian or Ukrainian, and that kind of blows my mind because one, I'm not Russian, and I get that a lot, and that's kind of a myth here, is like I'm kind of trying to debunk that myth because I'm not Russian. I mean, it's ironic that my little brother and family members are fluent in Russian, but it's kind of like Spanish. Mexico isn't the only country that speaks Spanish. Same kind of with Russian. Russia isn't the only country that speaks Russian. Russian is actually more common than Ukrainian, so it's more universally used in other countries, Slavic countries. So that is kind of the reason why my family has picked up on Russian, just because in the modern world, and especially since I have family from just more than the Ukraine, that it's more helpful to know Russian. So not Russian, not surprised that everybody said. Lastly, these are my predictions of what I personally think that I am. I think that I'm a couple of things. I think that on my mother's side, I'm Ukrainian and Polish. Those are two very strong things. Both on my grandparents' side and grandma's side, there's a lot of Polish and Ukrainian, so I know that that's going to come back as something. And then on my dad's side, I think it's going to be Czech and Slovakian, very strong. So like I said, there's a huge mix. Oh, I just like hit the whoa. Sorry. Anyways, there's like a huge mix of just like all these Slavic countries. Like, I'm kind of like a Slavic mutt, basically. And then some other things that I think are possible. I think I will see a small bit of Irish, just because there is a little bit of Irish. Hence, super white skin. Okay, anyways, that, and my dad said there's some hints of German, but I know that the Slav squad is strong within me, and that's gonna show up. And my prediction is, well, my grandparents say 80 to 90% Slavic. I think it's gonna come more back as like 50 to 70% Slavic, but I know that that's gonna be a result just because of what I've been told, the history of my family, and the fact that strangers on the street that I don't even know come up to me and are like, oh, you're so Russian, or you look so Slavic. Like, I've never heard that as a comment before, but I get it all the time. So without further ado, let's just look at the results. They're going to tell us the truth, and you guys are going to learn what I am. And if you don't really care what I am. You may just be watching because you want to do this, but you're not sure or scared about it. But this has all been done and provided and helped and things, everything that is with this is all thanks to Ancestry.com. So thank you so much to them for helping me out and telling me what I am. So let's just get on with it. Three. Oh, holy shit. Oh my gosh. Am I reading that right? Am I reading that right? What? Okay, so I'm really shocked right now because things in my previous video that I was 100% sure were wrong and 100% sure were right were totally like... Okay, so my camera died, so I had to switch over to this. But basically, you are seeing what I just said. I'm just really shocked because a lot of things that... okay, first off, I said 50 to 70% Eastern European slash Slavic. But as you are saying, I am basically 90% Slavic all up in this. And that really blows my mind because I did not think that I was like that super Slav. And the other thing that blows my mind is it says I'm Russian. Like if you click on the details list on the Eastern European and Russian, it lists that one of the countries I am is Russian. And I've literally told so many people for so many years that I am not Russian, but literally, lo and behold, you click on that and it says, Mary, you are Russian. It also says other countries that I am are Polish, Czech, Slovakian, Ukrainian, things that I already told you. I'll put an insert of all of the countries that it listed and show you as well, but pretty much it told me everything I knew, but the Russian part, whoa. Whoa, Nelly. Next thing I see is 7% German, and in my original video I told you that there would be a little bit of German, so that's not a shocker there. But what the heck, Swedish and Baltic states? Those are also things I did not expect. I have never been told in my lifetime that I'm Swedish, and then if you click on Baltic states, it says I'm Lithuanian, and I've never been told that either. So those are kind of complete surprises, not like too far off the chart, but kind of like, that's interesting. But the number one thing that blew my mind is that I'm Russian, and I've been telling people for years I'm not Russian. And oh my gosh, I know that so many of my friends are watching this and are probably like, what the heck, Mary? But yeah, all right, that's like crazy. And then you can kind of see a map of where they located my DNA. So the map is slowly moving to the side, but this map represents all of the countries and continents where my DNA, or no, just countries, my bad, all the countries where my DNA was located. And as you can see, it's primarily Eastern European and Russian, which it's kind of crazy because where the Russian in my DNA was located is pretty much like over by Moscow and not quite St. Petersburg. But anyways, all over in that region, closer to the Ukraine, which makes sense. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to do a whole separate video of me kind of reacting, kind of like calm down and adjust to what I just saw because my mind is totally blown right now. And I guess my family speaks Russian for another reason other than it's universal. I guess that makes more sense. But being told by everybody that I'm not Russian has really, made me glad that I took this because you can't always 100%, know what is correct just based on the fact because they don't really know either. So this has been a super fun experience and I highly recommend it if you are interested. Thanks for watching, guys, and a second video will be up soon.